When someone that has kata will pass, your baby will carry. Someone that has cough, your baby will carry. Someone that has measles, your baby will carry. Tonsillitis, every mother's worst enemy. Yay! The school has resumed. All of us are shouting back to school, back to school, back to school food, lunch ideas, back to school shopping. Yes, they are all good. Let me remind you guys that most times when these children resume from school, they tend to go through a lot of, like, call it sicknesses. Yeah, sicknesses like runny nose, cough. So as you're preparing for your back to school shopping, there are some essential medications you should have in your house, okay, to prevent, to cure, and also to serve as a first aid when all these mini sicknesses comes up. Okay, so we are going to talk about the few important medications every mom of a toddler should have. Hello everyone, if you are seeing this face for the first time, welcome to my channel. I'm Nelly's Corner, a mom vlogger, content creator that stays in Yoruba. I'm from Imo State. So if you have not joined my family, what are you waiting for? Yeah, click the red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. So the first medication every mom of toddler should have is what? Multivitamin. As school is resuming now, plenty things are about to start. Catarrh o, cough o, runny nose o, dry cough o, tonsillitis. That one is every mother's worst enemy. In case you don't know what tonsillitis is that wound or sore. It's not a sore throat o, but you have gone, let me assume that some of us have gone through sore throat. So tonsillitis is like a higher degree of sore throat. It's going to make your child's mouth to smell, your child's throat to be so red and sore, your child will not be able to swallow. That is some tonsillitis. So one drug you should always have at home to prevent this, as in to try your part, not as if that it's going to prevent the tonsillitis, to build up your baby's immune system, is the multivitamin. So we have some multivitamins like, or multivitamins like Reload, and we also have some like Well Kid. There are some multivitamins that also come in chewable gums, like chewable gums. You just put it in your baby's mouth and the baby chew it like it's as if it's a gum, but it melts. It's not a gum. And some come in syrup form. So this is one drug you should always have at home and give it to your child every morning. I think it's once in a day. So it's not must you give it to your child every day, at least 3 times, 4 times in a week. It's okay, but if you can give every day, it's also fine. Multivitamin will build your baby's immune system so that not when someone that has kata will pass, your baby will carry. Someone that has cough, your baby will carry. Someone that has measles, your baby will carry. Every sickness, the baby will magnet. No, 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 no. So multivitamin helps to build the immune system, and it's a must have at home. Before I talk about the next drug a mom toddler should have, I want to please chip in this. If you are that type of mom that will force her child to go to school, knowing fully well that your child is not too strong for school, or your child has catarrh or cough, please, that is where this problem starts from. Okay, please stop it. Don't force your sick child to school, because if you force your sick child to school, he or she is going to spread it to the other children. It is not proper. Okay, so I think this is the genesis of this particular problem. So moving on, the next drug you should always have, I mean, it should not lack in your home is the ORS. That's oral rehydration solution. ORS is very important. Let me share this little story with you guys. One day, okay, I'm going to make it fast. So one day, I and my child my first baby, we ate out, and I forgot. I totally forgot that I'm not actually. I don't usually eat vegetable soup outside because I don't know how to prepare the vegetable. And vegetable soup, you need like enough crayfish, fish, orishiris to make it sweet. So for people who sell outside, not all, they tend to save their money in buying those crayfish, small fish, and they use white maggi. So I and my first child, we ate this vegetable soup with that was cooked with white maggi. Oh goodness me. My baby threw up to the extent that he couldn't stand up. Thank God I had ORS. I had to mix it for him and he was able to gain his energy. I mean, he threw up to the extent that there was no other food in his stomach. So, in as much as you don't have ORS at home, that's the oral rehydration solution at home, there's a manual where you can make ORS with sugar, salt, and water. Please Google it, okay? Google it for the right measurement because once a particular ingredient is higher than the other, it's no longer ORS, okay? So if I find the right measurement, I'm going to drop it on the screen. If I don't find it, pardon me, okay? Google it on internet. So the next one you should always have at home is what? Para. Yes, paracetamol. This paracetamol helps to relieve pains, to relieve fever. You know these children, they play a lot. So they might just come back and they tell you, Mommy, I fell down. So you need paracetamol. Is it that the syrup or the tablet? Okay. The next thing you should have is your thermometer. I keep saying it, thermometer is very, very important too, because once a child gets fever and that fever is not well managed, it might enter convulsion. So thermometer is always needed. It works along with para. If your baby has high fever or your toddler has high fever, give para check. Once you start, it's not something para can cure. Yeah, to the hospital. And also remember that once your baby is having fever, it's advisable not to wear them clothes. Okay, relieve them of some clothes. Let air touch their body. It will help to relieve the fever. Another drug you should incorporate. I mean, is it incalculate? Another drug you should add to your first aid box or you should always have at home is vitamin C. Yeah, vitamin C, it will help to build the immune system too, so that you don't get all this yamayama that is always passed in their school environment. Yeah, vitamin C or vitamin C, anyone. You can also inculcate that one into their fruits. If you don't want to give the normal vitamin C, the white one or the orange one, you can replace it with fruits. A lot of fruits. It's not easy. This is the part where me myself, I'm slacking. Yes, that's the word. This is the point, the part I'm slacking because getting these children to eat fruits now wahala. Especially my second. My first is good to go. He likes watermelon. If you can incorporate watermelon or fruits into their daily meal, that's a thumbs up, okay? If you don't give them whole fruits, you can give them fruit juice or fruit or smoothie, and you'll see that this time your pikin no go suffer too much sike. Your child will be, if it was something like every day from beginning of term till end of term, your child is always having cough catarrh, you see the difference when you try all these tips, okay? And that's all for this video, okay? What do you do in particular to prevent your child from contracting cough catarrh in his or her school environment? What really or actually works for you? Please drop it in the comment section. And if you have not joined the family, please do well by clicking the red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So for now, bye.